What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. Assalamu alaikum to the Muslimin. What up to the non-Muslims? Man, I was like working today and I built these shelves. And when I stood up, I hit that shelf. Got me really good. It was bleeding. Anyway, that hurt. Anywho, Eid Mubarak. Second day Eid. What's good, my people? Just getting back into this live show swing. I actually don't have a topic again. And my phone's going off. Who wants what, man? Dude, I'm on air. Leave me alone. Let me put this thing on silent. Cats are just going crazy. Like, get a bedtime. So I am here to answer your questions. If nobody has any questions, then I am going to make this a very short one. As you can see, I have bags under my eyes. I've been working hard, staying up late, and, I could use the sleep in my age. Hey, bro, Eid Mubarak. Barakallahu feek for showing up. Yeah. Well, topics. What can I talk about today? Hey, you know what? I'll tell you about some dietary stuff until someone comes with some questions. I tried this new stuff. Hey, you want to grab that for me? That powder? Protein. Yeah, protein. So, I have a high protein diet, and there's so much science out there. You don't know who's following what the science anymore, what's real, what isn't, who's this, who's right, who's wrong. I do know that a high protein diet has been good for me. It's been working well for me. I haven't gained a lot of fat. The Rona bod is slightly back, but not as bad as before. And, I maintain my muscle mass gets maintained. Haven't been to the gym like since this Rona thing started because, gyms are closed. So I've just been doing basic, workout stuff, push-ups, pull-ups, whatever I can, wherever I can. I completely stopped during Ramadan. But I decided like in the mornings, I'm going to take this protein powder, like it's breakfast, and I got vegan protein powder. No, I didn't become a vegan, guys. I didn't. But, they say it's protein. It doesn't have, what do you call the stuff in it? Soy. It doesn't have any soy lecithin or anything like this in it. And it's supposed to be anti-inflammatory. So I got this one. Pea protein isolate. And hemp protein. Now, no, you don't get high off this, guys. Sorry. So don't go looking for your highs here. I haven't tried to smoke it. It's never my thing. So, whatever you're thinking. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Supreme. No, you can't get high off of it. But anyway, I want to try these out. Just see what it's like. Now, what I do is I mix these two. So I do 1 scoop of each. And then I do. Yeah, I tell you what to do. I tell her what to do, and then she does it. And I drink it. 1 scoop of each. And my experience has been that it is actually quite filling. I actually, what was it, for the last week Ramadan? Like the last week Ramadan, this was like actually what I had for breakfast. I didn't have anything else. I just had some tea and this. And it's quite filling. Lasts the day. Obviously, you're going to mix it. You're going to mix it with liquids. She mixed it with avocado. And obviously, it's going to help you stay hydrated. Yeah. And it's not that bad. I mean, then I come home and I have my regular like steaks and whatnot, chicken, whatever else that I eat. But my experience has been, it's actually been quite good. Now, it has a very, very, what do you call it? Grassy, earthy type of flavor. Yeah, it's kind of like you ever ride a bike through the forest and you get like a bush in your face and you get some of the plant liquid in your mouth? Yeah, it's kind of like that. Sandy. So yeah. So it tastes kind of like, what do you call this? Powdery. Planty, like a plant. But guys, this stuff right here, it will literally like just gas you up. I don't know if your body ever gets used to it. It's been over a week now and my body hasn't gotten used to it. It makes you very, very gassy. So just take that into consideration. I don't know if it's because I'm mixing it, but I highly doubt it, but I think that's just how that stuff operates. But it is pretty good stuff. Give it a try if you want to try it. I feel raw and all that stuff, so it's good. Blackmail. This is a guy I'm gonna have to ban. Salafis don't believe in evolution, so how did he use evolutionary psychology or whatever else? You have to understand in terms, evolution doesn't necessitate coming from monkeys or whatever else. Evolution of human behavior, like how it's changed over time, So, bro, anthropology much? This is why I ban people. Because they come with dumb stuff. It's like, you can't be serious right now. You see how I just went from talking away, isolate, to just be like angry and upset because stupid, because dumb. How stupid can you be? Now, I understand the average African-American male, female, whatever else, the standard IQ for the average African-American is unfortunately quite low. But if you don't pick up the freaking intelligence level of the questions that you bring to me, you idiot, I'm going to block you. God, you can't be that dumb. This is why people think black people are stupid, because you are, obviously you're stupid. Allahu Akbar. Whew, take a deep breath. Good stuff. Yeah, the Ramadan's over. The shayateen are back. Black male come right out like the shaitan. I got a stupid question. Let me make him mad. This is why the N-word is a thing. It's good stuff, guys. Give it a try. I haven't tried it while working out. I'm going to get back on my workout program, inshallah, come Monday. So I'll let you guys know how I feel on it after working out. But one of the negatives, two of the negatives is the flavor. The flavor's not really that bad, but no, it's not even peanut butter. It's just like, it's like eating grass. I don't know if you as a kid, you ever ate grass?
I'm not goat.
Shut up. I'm gonna find something to throw at you. Throw this powder at you. And what else was there? The gas gives you really gassy type stuff, So, guys, if you want to, get on your fitness game again after Ramadan, if you were, fasting during Ramadan, it's something to give a try. But I wouldn't, what do you call it? Cut the meat out of your diet. Mass killer. What is this mass killer? It's like, you talk about mass as in muscle mass, or I'm confused, bro. Help me out here. Nobody has any questions? Oh, man, this is a good one. I actually didn't put this in my.
Second day of Ramadan.
Second day of Eid.
Yeah, second day of Eid. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's probably with family and whatnot, So there's probably not going to be that many questions today. What can I talk about? What? Do you believe that there are dominant natured women, and should one always stay away from them? I mean, me personally, I would stay away from any sort of dominant natured women. I find it very unattractive. A woman in a feminine frame is in a submissive frame, and a man in a masculine frame is in a dominant frame. So that means a woman who's in a dominant frame is in a masculine frame. So, I mean, it's just like having a boyfriend that's actually a girl somehow. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but I mean, I want a woman. I don't want a guy with, a vag and tatas. I want a woman. I don't, masculine dude, that masculine behavior is dominant behavior. And so, I'm not interested in that type of stuff. I don't find it attractive at all in a woman. That's me personally. I mean, everyone has their preferences. If that's what you're looking for, hey, knock yourself out. But I would personally stay away from that. It can't go good over time. That's my humble estimation. Not anymore. I used to use coffee as my pre-workout. I would drink coffee. I never used any of those ones out of the store, out of the fitness shops or whatnot, because basically all that stuff is like concentrated caffeine. If you really look at the contents, it's caffeine. So I never really got into that stuff. If I wanted to use pre-workout, I use straight coffee. The only problem with that is I mean, when I drink coffee, I start to sweat, and so then I go to the gym, I'm all sweaty already before I even showed up. And I just didn't like that, uncomfortable, I didn't like that feeling. So I never used pre-workout unless it was coffee. And I stopped coffee now. So, I don't know how it's going to work out. Casein protein for slow release of protein overnight. Give it a try. Muslima. Parents are kind of against me wearing jilbab. So what do I do if I have to obey their wishes? I mean, abaya is nice. Covers, I guess, but I really want to wear a jilbab. Yeah, I don't understand. We need a little bit more context here. Do they want you to not cover like properly, or just not to wear a certain type of like jilbab or hijab? That's
the difference between jilbab, hijab, and abaya.
yeah. I
Jilbab
mean,
is the short one, I guess.
jilbab.
Abaya is the big one. I'm not really.
What do I do with my parents? I mean, abaya is not. Oh, they want you to wear abaya, not jilbab. Aha. Okay, I understand now. I think I understand. So your parents want you to wear jilbab, but they don't want you to wear abaya. I mean, it's something halal. It's not something. I thought they didn't want you to wear, like, cover. I was like, what the heck kind of parents is this? It's, I mean, in the matters of halal, then you should obey your parents, inshallah. If your parents tell you something, if they have a preference and it's not your preference, then obey your parents, inshallah.
No, second question. They mostly scared that I might get harassed in the U.S.
So they don't want you to cover.
Yeah.
There's no obedience to the creation in disobedience to the creator, even your parents. You don't disobey Allah in obeying your parents.
There's a lot of niqabis in the United States.
So yeah, in matters of like if they're commanding you to take off your hijab or anything like this, or your jabab, whatnot, then if I'm understanding you correctly and they're asking you not to cover, there's no obedience to the creation and disobedience to the creator. You obey Allah first. So you just have to break it down to your parents like, hey, that's the test. I mean, how much more harassed are you going to get than the Sahaba and the Sahabiyat were? I mean, the Sahabiyat and the Sahabas were killed for Islam. I mean, you're just getting harassed. Is it uncomfortable? Absolutely. But the Sahaba, they went through a lot worse. So it's like Allah said in the Quran. Did you think you say you'd believe and not be tested like those before you? Every generation is going to have their test, and it's going to look different for us. And just say alhamdulillah you weren't raised in the time of the Messenger of Allah, peace be upon him, because that test was difficult. The people were killed, they were assaulted, they were beaten, there was actual wars waged. Now you go outside, someone just like yells something at you while driving by. It's not, what I mean, sister. Inshallah, break it down to your parents like that, inshallah. Remind them of what the Sahaba went through and what you have to go through, and that it's not the same, that you have it easier. Alhamdulillah. And say alhamdulillah for that, You don't have dominant woman, you're just insecure. Yes, I am insecure in my toxic masculinity. Absolutely accepted. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hey, hello, Mighty Zay. What's good, man? How to avoid falling into haram while in university? Get married. Inshallah, that's the only option you really have, or study online. Those are your two options, do online study or get married. I talked about this. I've talked about this several times, almost every show, actually, that, when you're young, you have a lot of energy. You should work, to support a family. And if you can't actually support a family with your income, then talk to your parents about supporting you. I said it in multiple shows that if my son, is having struggles or whatnot, he can stay with me with his wife. I'll get a bigger place, you give him a room for him and his wife. They can study together. Same thing with my daughter. If her husband, she gets married, they're struggling, whatever else, she can stay with her husband at my place. I'll take that burden, because I prefer them to it's better to be uncomfortable in the same, house with your parents married than the discomfort of, the punishment of Allah for doing what's haram. So that's my humble estimation. Just take that struggle. This is the dunya. It's the struggle, so yeah, get married, bro. How harsh is acceptable to be with your wife? Sending her back for a month justifiable? Depends on the level of the transgression. I mean, some women are just playing out obstinately, angry and arguing, whatever else. And sometimes you need to send a message, Obviously, this is not like prescribed as a punishment or like, a means of corrective behavior in the sunnah. But me personally, if it comes to the point where it's like, I want to send a woman home to her parents for a month, that means I'm right on the borderline of divorcing, So I'm like, look, okay, let's do let me send you back to your parents' house for a little while and make sure I miss you and you miss me, because I might not miss you when you're gone. You know what I mean? And so I think it's preferable to ending up in a divorce. I mean, if you think you're going to end up divorcing your wife, what's better? Send her back to her parents for a month or divorce her? Obviously, sending her back to her parents for a month, is better than divorce, inshallah. So, it's a matter of perspective, bro. I mean, yeah. Shu told me if a man doesn't want his wife shouldn't work, he is weak. What kind of shaykh you listen to, man? Where did this cat come from? Where does he come from? The shaykh read the Quran. He's seen the hadith. There's no obligation for the woman to work. It's a bit weird because men are the maintainers and protectors of women. Maintainers. So what you going to work for? Why is he weak? For not desiring that his wife go out into the dunya, free mixing with the people, the men, and whatever else. Why is that weak? Is being territorial weak? Highly doubtful. You got to get some new sheikhs, bro. I think that's what happens. That's what I think needs to happen. You need to get a whatchamacallit. Oh, that was in relation to my tweet about the OnlyFans lady. Yeah. Like I said, she banned. You missed the context of the entire tweet. What did I say in the tweet? I said that I would ban you from social media for a month. And if you argued and debated, aka I'm going to go on social media anyway, then I'd send her back to her parents for a month. Because you can't be defending thoughterry in any way, shape, or form. You can't do that. You're Muslim. You can't defend thoughterry. Don't do it. So, yeah, you imagine. Weed's all right. Imagine a Muslim going on like some social media platform talking about, some sort of haram behavior is okay. And then amplify that by making it your wife. Think about that right there. Your wife goes online. It's like, yeah, those people over there who are in that haram side of the game, they ain't that bad. What? What? You crazy? Look, understand, you are accountable for your wife. You're the emir of the house. That means everyone under you, you're responsible for in front of Allah. This is why it said in the hadith that a man who has a wife that is disobedient will not smell the fragrance of paradise. Disobedient to who? To Allah. So if you have a wife that's on like saying something kind of goofy online, goofy in terms of haram, and sort of like it seems like I was messing with the sister, but it seems like she's justifying some sort of haram. I'm not saying that's what she was doing. She was obviously joking, but it's just like, yo, what are you tweeting here? You're accountable for that woman. You are responsible for her. Remember, her father is her emir. Her father is her wali, is her wakil. He's her guardian. That means he's responsible for her. What she does, what she doesn't do, if she goes out this late, if she doesn't come out this late, if she's acting bad, talking bad, whatever else. And when she gets married, the guardianship gets handed to who? To you. That means you take the position of guardianship over her like her father had. She doesn't come now and start off some equal partner in a relationship. It's not how it works. Get those Western ideas out of your head. She don't come in a relationship as an equal partner. The guardianship goes from her father to you. No, you can't travel. No, you can't work. No, you can't do this. If you command her with the halal, she has to obey, even if she doesn't like it. So understand the context of what I was talking about. And I'm not yelling at you. I'm just an energetic type of speaker. I'm not jumping on you, bro.
That's a thin line.
Bro, get a fatwa from a sheikh on this. What kind of question is this? This is a question of the 21st century, bro. Where would you find a question like this anywhere in the world? Imagine someone going to Ibn Taymiyyah with a question like that. I mean, I'm not saying I'm on Ibn Taymiyyah's level, but this is a question you need to take to the ulama, and they'll probably be like, yo, what the heck are you talking about, man? Would you allow a man to change their shape into a female shape to pray inside the male section of the mosque? Bro, you got to talk to the idara, the leadership of the masjid. I'm not the idara of a masjid. I mean, if I was the imam, I'd be like, bro, what you doing, man? He's a man. Whether he has a female shape or not, he's a man. So he can't pray with the women, obviously. And if you are attracted to a man who's changed the shape into a woman, bro, you got some problems going on. You need to get worked out. You got more problems than the person probably who's changed their shape, or you're equal. So, I mean, what are you going to do? You going to let them pray with the women? You going to tell them they can't pray? I don't know. I ain't the ulama. I just know if I was an imam in a masjid, I'd be like, look, come here, man. We need to talk real quick. I mean, come here, homie. Come here. I'd be like, Ahmed, take the leadership here, lead the salah. Let me talk to you right here. Come here, Amina Ahmed, whatever the hell your name is. Come here. I holler at homie. I'd be like, look, man. Changing the creation of Allah without permission. We've seen this ayat. It's not permissible. You got to talk to that person. Just be like, look, man, I don't know what you're doing, but you got to fix this up. Go ask the ulama this one, man. Go ask the ulama this one. Because that's what I do. I pull them to the side and I'll be like, look, I don't know what's going on here. Give me your phone number. We're going to get back to you on the what to do side of the game here. And I call the ulama and ask them about this. That's what I would do.
There's one Indonesian artist. He is a male. He was changing to female. And then she went to Makkah in the female section as a female with hijab and stuff. They do that. They love it.
There's some weird stuff going on there. Oh no, you only hear a question like this in the 21st century. I mean, I personally don't bring my problems to my wife. It's not her job to like be my therapist. She ain't my mom, she ain't my problem solver. She has her job. I have my job. My job is to make sure that, they feel happy, safe, protected, and, everything's secure in the house. So if I got problems, I got homies. That's why I got a men's community. We bring our problems there. We go to the men's community and we talk to each other. Bro, I'm dealing with this. How do I deal with it? Talk to our women about that. Our women is just supposed to, relax and then just feel good and be happy and not be stressed out, and worried that you can't handle your business as a man. That's me though. SNA with the 10-pound super chat. Barakallah feek, homie. As always, when you came to London, did you notice a lack of masculinity from South Asian men? Because the Asian women are flocking to black men, Muslim or not. What advice have you got for these Asian brothers, man? You trying to walk me into like a hot topic there.
It is what it is, man.
You trying to get me some hate.
It is what it is.
Ooh, how to be tactful about this one. The impression I get from the South Asian community is that it's highly matriarchal, that the women run the show. And our South Asian brothers, they are very passive aggressive, which is an attribute I expect from our sisters. Very passive aggressive, and then the women are running the show. So it makes sense that some big black dude comes along and he's like, "What? Shut up, girl." And she's like, "Ooh, he told me shut up." Oh my God. What? She know I'm right though. She over there laughing, but she knows I'm right. Because women like guys that are in charge. And it's effortless. It's not like, it's not bluster or whatever else. It's just effortless. It's like, who are you talking to like that? Hey, come here, sit down. Shut up, sit down. You too cute to be over there acting like you hard. Shut up. All cute, looking like some little panda bear trying to be mad. You ever seen an angry panda bear? Shut up. When you deal with your women just straight like that, she love it. Look at her. It's true though. They all love it. So, I mean, how many South Asian guys you see talking to women like that? Effortless, good, smooth, whatever else. But black guys somehow, we've been gifted with the banter. So, yeah.
eat too much curry, probably.
I don't know what that's got to do with it. And curry, like, what does it do to you? It's bad. I have to research this. I've heard about soy. Is curry soy?
Yeah, the mostly included.
We getting this girl science now. I don't know what's going on. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahmed, welcome. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's like, I've seen some strange attributes of our brothers there in London, and it was just, they seem like they're some good brothers, but it's just also at the same time very passive aggressive. And if you're dealing with your woman like that, then you're not going to get the results you want, so yeah. Barakallahu feek. Yeah. Bro, Islam 101. Ali Wasi, bro, you got some strange questions, man. He took that other dude's place. There's that dude last week or yesterday with all the strange questions. He took his place today. It's like y'all just did a tag team. It's like, when you do WWE tag team, you came with the crazy questions, man. Yeah, qadar wa qada. Qadar wa qada. You just look it up, bro. Look it up. This is this is Islam 101, man. Come on, bro. If you ain't Muslim, let me know. I'll send you some links. But if you're Muslim, you should know this stuff.
There's a few that question: death, birth, risk, and one more. I forgot.
Yeah.
Spouse, I guess. Marriage. I don't remember. Other than that, you can working out.
Yes, I'm drinking out of a jar. Absolutely. It tastes the same, actually. Jar, glass, whatever else. Yeah, it's not bad. You should try it sometime. Find me a teacup this big that holds this much tea, homie. Find me a teacup this big that don't look goofy. Actually, this jar probably look goofy too, but it holds my tea, so I'm good. Yes, I'm drinking out of the jar. I shared that yesterday, homie. Could you share your thoughts about the current situation in Palestine? I talked about this. I believe that Sheikh Al-Albani, rahimahullah, was correct about the situation. A brother, he dropped a comment on my YouTube channel today, but somehow the YouTube algorithm didn't allow it to post. So he sent it. I got the notification, but YouTube didn't post the question. And yes, I believe that Sheikh Al-Albani's solution was the correct one. Because nothing's changed. Look at Sheikh Al-Albani's stance on the situation. Like, geez, how long ago was that? It was a long time ago. I don't even know how many years ago. It's decades. And the situation hasn't changed. Nothing has changed from then to now. This shows the insight, the basira that Allah has given the ulama. So, inshallah. No, because the YouTube algorithm is very aggressive. There's for every 10 comments, 3 get through. If your comments get through on my YouTube channel, consider yourself blessed. All you got to do is put one word wrong and then YouTube will just block it. People think I'm deleting comments. I'm not even deleting comments. Just YouTube will not allow it to be posted. Combat sports suggestions. I talk about this all the time. Also, a grappling sport. Something like catch wrestling, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, or what's that other one? Sambo. And a striking sport, something like Muay Thai, boxing, kickboxing. Those are my suggestions. I would do them both. How we want to change our situation, even we aren't able to fix our marriages, right? Yeah, it's a big issue, bro. The Ummah's in a mess right now, and
start with your family.
Yeah, it starts on the micro level. Then the macro is automatically, fixed. We start with ourselves and our families, and because a lot of times you look at a lot of people going into the Palestine issue, and I'm not belittling the plight of our brothers and sisters in Palestine. May Allah aid them and help them with that situation and free them from it, and the oppression that they're facing. But at the end of the day, Abdurrahman, aka Abuamerican, I got so many problems here with myself, and we're talking about just from an Islamic perspective, that I need to sort out. That it's like those people, They're on a whole different world, in comparison to what Abuamerican needs to work on. Because when I die, when I'm in my qabr, nobody's going to be asking me about the people of Palestine or this one or that one, and it's not that I'm not concerned about them. It's not that I'm not worried about them, but I'm not questioned about them. I'm accountable for myself and my family, and so, make dua for our brothers and our sisters. If you can help them somehow, if there's some legitimate, organization helping them, then, donate to them or whatnot. But really, at the end of the day,
yeah, unless there's a call for it.
yeah, one part of, and this is something that some of the ulama have said. It's like, the corruption that we as a ummah commit is reflected somewhere else on the body. You know what I mean? So, don't think that the sinfulness on the individual level doesn't have an effect on the greater whole of the Muslims. It's like, this is like a chain effect. So, and it's not the Christian original sin type thing, but, it's just some of the ulama have spoken about this. He said jar side. jar. I talked about this before. I got kids, man, and kids are just bad with stuff. And so instead of going out buying glasses every week, and getting mad, like, yo, man, I just bought that stuff. You buy some stuff out of a jar, wash it out and drink out of a jar. Kid, break the jar, you got 10 more because you're always eating something out of a jar. Yeah, so it just makes it easier, man. Yeah. You get the kid a jar, the kid looks at you crazy, like, hey, you broke all the glasses, homie. So now you get a jar, okay? When you get big kid, we'll get big person glasses, and you can drink out of a glass like a normal person. Until then, stop breaking stuff. Yeah. Yeah. This is true. This is true, Bob. Many Muslims do not pray at all, yet they can march outside for their fellow Muslims. Yeah, then they're out on, protests and this and that, and campaigns and all sorts of other stuff. And it's just, yeah, it's like, yo, the issues have been confused. Yeah. So, one thing that's surprising to me, though, it's like it's 11 people now. This just going back. I've talked about the health and the fitness stuff. I'm surprised that 11 people have accepted Islam because of my channel. I'm completely shocked. Alhamdulillah, I'm kind of like, wow, I'm humbled. I can't believe it, man. 11 people accepted Islam because of this channel. I'm not even a da'i. I don't even talk about Islam like that. You know what I mean? So alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I'm quite surprised. Just had some more people accept Islam recently. Alhamdulillah. Allahumma barak feek. So if you're interested, if you're non-Muslim, you're interested in Islam, then I apologize for not being more Islam specific in my teachings. But if you're interested in Islam, I can send you to locations around the world. No matter where you are. We had a brother accept Islam in Mexico. We found him a Salafi masjid in Mexico, and the brother accepted Islam there. MashaAllah. Beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing. So if you're somewhere in the world and you're interested in Islam, let me know, and we'll find you somebody, because we got people everywhere. That shouldn't scare you. Don't be scared. We just connected like that. Yeah, mashallah. So I'm learning. Mashallah, my homie Yavaz. What's good, bro? Nice. It's good, bro. Bro, I just got some more GPUs, some Navi cards. I'm using the Navi 2000 series. Bro, they actually turned out quite well, man. We'll talk on what's on Telegram though, inshallah. So yeah. What else is there, guys? No more questions? No more answers? Nothing? Because I didn't come with a topic today, man. I'm just completely dry mentally after Ramadan. Better question: where you started and where you are now? Did you think you would work out like this? No. This is never. No, not at all. In general, I used to use this just as like a catharsis for my rants. And so that it went this direction. There we go. Yeah, the hate I expected, but not like, I didn't expect people to accept Islam. That's something I didn't expect. But I did expect, like, the pile on of haters, which is part of the reason why I started diversifying away from Abuamerican, because I'm a human like anybody else. I make mistakes, and so if someone comes up and like, oh, I saw Abuamerican doing this, I don't do anything crazy, but you know how people are. We saw with Muslim Twitter and how they freaked out and like just started making stuff up, about, me, about my wife, using tweet emulators to fake tweets and conversations and all types of stuff. I was just like, you know what? Let me concentrate on something else. And as you guys saw on my Twitter, I'm killing it on GPU mining, cryptocurrency mining, killing it. So they can't stop me. So even if Abuamerican dies, alhamdulillah, it brought me to other things that pay way better. Who would ever thought that just two of my mining rigs would be clearing 6,000 a month? Easily clearing 6,000 a month. We're almost 7,000 a month on 2 rigs. I brainiac the crap out of it, all because, I was like, ain't nobody holding Abuamerican over my head. So it took me in totally different directions that I never expected. Alhamdulillah. Nice. Me and my man, your Maz, be plotting the takeover of the world. You better look out too. We take over the world, y'all all in trouble. What brought me to Islam? There's a video on my channel. I forgot the title of it, but I was in East London. I remember that. I was with my second wife at the time, Becky, and I told the story leaving her house, going to my first wife. I was walking in London. So you just got to find that video. It's something about how I came to Islam or something like this. That it's like a 45-minute video, maybe. No, it's not even that long. But I told the whole story of how I came to Islam. We talk about Jannah and what sorts of fantasies would you like to fulfill there? Allahu Akbar. Allahu Ta'ala alam, bro. I mean, wow. I have no idea. You know what would be awesome? If Allah would allow you to see what was in his creation that we would never get to see when we were alive. Like, what's in space, homie? What the frick is out there? There's a whole bunch of junk out there. Allah, let me go see what's out in space. Okay, that's a good one right there. I want to go see everything you made. And obviously, I don't think that's possible, Well, everything's possible for Allah, but you know what I'm saying. And we're thinking in human perspectives. And when you're dead and you're in Jannah, then the human perspective no longer exists. I'd like to see the creation of Allah and everything he created. All the stuff I didn't know existed. Do you know Brother Mumtaz? Johnny Nobles. I know the name. The name is familiar. I think I've heard of him. I don't know if I actually know him, but I think I've heard of him. I definitely know. I think I do know of him. I don't know if I know him exactly. Bro, what the heck? Make myself self-employed. That's it. Inshallah, if things go right, I should be self-employed by the end of this year. That's the plan, but we'll see what happens. Inshallah. We'll see. That's my plan. That's all right now. I don't want anything else. I'm tired of working for people. Even though I have like a nice, relatively high position, I just don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. Do you have rig setup instructions? Do I sign up on your site? No. Check out Mining Chamber here on YouTube. Mining Chamber. He has the best channel. I followed his channel on setting up my first rig, and I followed it step by step, and he got me started. There are, obviously details that you're gonna have to research on your own. It's not like, cut and dry, black and white always. But that's, I would say start with Mining Chamber's channel. Nobody does better videos than him on how to set up a mining rig. So I would check his channel out first. I want to know how mining in Germany is profitable. As far as I know, electricity costs are too high to be profitable. Bro, you can go to whattomine.com, put in your actual electrical costs and see that it's profitable. You know, I pay a lot for electricity. But bro, I'm killing like 6,000 a month. Do you really think I care? I don't care. I don't care because my take home is significantly higher. And imagine 6,000 a month on 2 rigs. And I've got a bunch of rigs here. I got ASICs here. I got rigs here. I got this here. I got that here. Bro, I just don't care. I really don't. They could drop a literal €1,500 a month electrical bill on me, and I just be like, whatever, homie. I'm like, I just don't care. Why? How much do you pay electricity? Why? You gonna help me out, homie? You want to drop some money on my electrical bill? Is that what's going on? Hey, go ahead, drop super chat, bro, and you can put some money towards the Abuamerican electrical fund. I pay a lot, bro, but I make a lot more. Alhamdulillah. So I'm not really worried about it. But I would like to have cheaper power, simply just because profit, you know, inshallah. Allahumma barak feek, I'm doing well. Right now, I mine Ethereum, I mine Siacoin, I mine LBC, and I mine HNS. And I'm about to switch to another coin. But if you are in the channel, in my membership channel, in my membership group here on YouTube, the premium videos section, you will see what I am going into. I've dropped it there and how profitable it is. And any of my channel members who are here and, you know, they're in the exclusive part, you know, then they can tell you it's highly profitable because I showed them the numbers. Isn't 6K a month enough to be self-employed? Yes, it is. But 1 second, let me fix the focus. But the thing is this: Ethereum has a few things happening. 1559 happens in July. So nobody knows what's going to happen with EIP 1559. We're supposedly supposed to lose about 30% of our income. Even at 30% loss, I'm still, you know, self-employable money. But then Tim Biko, he's one of the Ethereum devs, he said that if you are a GPU miner, I would aim to ROI on your equipment by the end of 2021, meaning that they are attempting, I don't know how realistic it is, but they're attempting to go to Ethereum 2.0, which will render GPU mining null and void. So do you quit your job with information and news like that coming in? First, like in a few months, we're gonna cut your income by 30%, and then by the end of the same year that we cut your income by 30%, we're gonna cut off all income by 100%. Doesn't sound like a very sound plan, bro. You know, so you know you have to have foresight, and you know, think ahead. You know, but I'm working on a backup plan that's even better than Ethereum mining right now. So you know, I'm not the end of this year, no matter what. You know, I'm pushing forward with new plans. Alhamdulillah, Ethereum paid for it. Talk to us about the war room if we can get halal businesses there. There's quite a few Muslims in the war room. A lot of, you know, it's quite a few Muslims there with like high level income, high level businesses and whatnot. You know, you can network there, you know, but you gotta have your stuff together, man. If you're gonna network with these guys got money, and so when you're networking with people who have money, they see a lot of, and this is not negative, you know, talk, but they see it like, okay, I have something you need. What do you provide me? So there has to be an exchange of value. So you can't just show up, you know, with a membership and just be like, yo, let's do some business together. Because then basically what they're hearing is, yo, sponsor me. You got money. What's up? You know, you made a bunch of money. How do we do it? So you have to have an idea and a business, you know, and then an exchange of value in order to, you know, to benefit there, in my humble estimation. You can't go in there just being regular, you know, with a regular mentality. Well, you'll learn a lot, you know. I definitely learned a lot, you know, but you gotta have your stuff together, bro, if you want it to work. Return on investment. How fast you get your money back. So if you spend 5,000, how long is it going to take you to make back that 5,000? you are not making profit. If you spend 5,000 on a mining rig, you're not making profit until that 5,000 is paid off. Your return on investment. So yeah. The brother in Mexico that accepted Islam, he said he has made ridiculous money. He's making good money as it is, and he says he doesn't even touch his regular paycheck anymore. And he said that's from the War Room trading bot. He said the trading bot makes him so much money that he lives off of it now. He no longer uses his salary for anything, but it's just like extra money now. So I mean, obviously, I was out of the War Room before the trading bot started, so I didn't get a chance to actually, take part in that. But that brother's in the War Room, the brother that accepted Islam, and he says the trading bot there makes him more money than his salary does, and that brother makes a lot of money. He's executive level trader. So yeah, I don't understand what this means. What exchange? How do I benefit them? I don't know. So yeah, whatever. I don't know what that means. How come I left? How come you didn't join? He said, "How come I left the War Room?" I said, "How come you didn't join the War Room?" Hey, you guys got questions, man. So anyway, 51 minutes, man. That went fast. How do you explain the War Room? It's a group of men networked together under Andrew Tate. I think it's a bad idea. It happens, I don't think it's bad to send your daughter to university. I think it's bad to send your daughter to university unmarried. Yeah, that's my thoughts. If you're going to send your daughter to university, send her there married. It's my humble estimation. That's my thing. I don't know how to answer that, bro. I don't know I don't know how to answer that one. I don't not recommend it, and I don't do recommend it. I'm pretty neutral about it. I like the Tate brothers. I mean, obviously, we have ethically and morally different positions. I mean, they're in the sex industry. There's boundaries. Obviously, I as a Muslim can have with them. They're not Muslim and they're in the sex industry, but in general, their characters individually, they're quite affable, polite, despite the personalities online. They're very well mannered, very straight up, likable people on an individual level. Now, ethically, I don't like what they do, so, and they run the War Room. So obviously there's going to be overlap in terms of the likability of the individual and that which you dislike in terms of what they do from a Islamic ethic standpoint. Give me time to think about that one, bro. Because there's a lot of play here. But in general, okay, I'll just be clear. From an Islamic black and white standpoint, no. Black and white, from Islam, looking at the book, looking at the Sunnah, no, I don't recommend it. But in terms of like what you can do in terms of networking, as long as you have your head on straight and you make sure you're not going to be dragged into any haram, then there is potential there for you. But if you just want the straight black and white, this answer from an Islamic perspective, I wouldn't recommend it. There was a guy in there. Anyway, I'm not gonna tell any stories. The War Room is the War Room. What happened in there stays in there. But there's just some stuff in there that's just like immediately, like my first day in, I was just like, what the frick are you talking about, dude? I was just like, wow, And then other times you get like some straight gems, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff that like you're like, oh wow, that's pretty smooth. That's pretty sweet. So yeah. What gym program do you follow? Push pull legs. Yeah. Okay. Now I understand. Yes. Okay, so you have my push day, basically chest and triceps, pull days, back and biceps. Um, then you have leg day. Obviously, I have 2 days for leg days. I'd split that up. And then I'd have shoulders and traps. Oh, should I even consider a sister who's interested in me, who is in uni? Yeah, why not consider her? Just take her through vetting, just check her out, make sure she's all right, man. You just got to take her through her vetting. You can't be afraid to disqualify her. Barakallah feek. Yeah, no. I'm finding it hard to eat the meat of Ahlul Kitab because of social conditioning. How did you start to eating it? Well, the thing is this. I didn't come from a background that was culturally Islam. So when I say culturally Islam is the predominant lifestyle and way of life for a lot of people that were born in Muslim families. But not all of it is Islam. It's cultural Islam, meaning it's like it feels like Islam, but it's not necessarily Islam. So me as an American, all that mattered to me was the dalil. I don't have any sort of cultural baggage. So when I read the meat of Ahlul Kitab or halal is halal, halas, that was it. And then, when I heard some debates back and forth about it, I was like, okay, fine. I went and I looked deeper into the matter. And there's fatwas from ulama who are alive today from Ahlul Sunnah. They're like, the meat of the people of the Jews and the Christian is permissible. And you can find this on Salafi Talk. I said this yesterday's show. Go on Salafi Talk, put in Salafi Talk in your Google search bar, and then semicolon meat of the Christians and Jews, and it'll take you straight to the articles. Yeah. Islam's been easy. It's not been made difficult. But a lot of people, they conflate difficulty and hardship with more righteous. And that's not necessarily true, because we follow the dalil. We follow the evidence. We don't follow what's the toughest path, and the toughest path is the most righteous path. That's not correct. So, that's a more Christian mentality. I'm going to eat thorns and, wear wool underwear, and it's like I'm more holy because of it. It's not how we do. Bro, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, I just talked about this just now. So, it's like really going into the price and all that stuff. It doesn't, if you think it's too much, don't pay for it, bro. That's all there is to it, man. Do rulings in Germany stop you from doing missions from War Room? I have no idea what you're talking about. No, I don't think it's 4K. I don't. He raised the price, so it might be 4K. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't looked at joining again, so yeah. Yeah. That's it, guys. Nothing else. We got 2 minutes left. You see them bags under my eyes. I'm tired today. I've been working. I've been writing some books. I've been doing my stuff, doing my thing. So if you guys don't have any questions, I am definitely going to duck out in 2 minutes and get my beauty sleep. Four years. How long did it take me to get my BJJ Brown belt? 4 years. I was training 6 days a week, bro. 6 days a week I was training. Took me 4 years. And it was tough. I competed in the Abu Dhabi World Pro 3 times. And I competed in Abu Dhabi like 12 times. And I competed regionally like even more, just countless times. But in terms of the Abu Dhabi World Pro, 3 times I fought. And I fought in Abu Dhabi. Yeah, it was almost 12 times total. Not anymore. Not right now. No. Although my coach did award me my black belt. And so I might just get back into training and start teaching just to keep the keep the blade sharp. I didn't. How many times did I win? I won a bunch of times. I got a bunch of medals somewhere. I don't know. Have you seen my medals? I don't even know where my medals are. Where are my BJJ medals? Have you seen those? BJJ medals, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu medals. I got a whole bunch. I don't even know where those things are. I haven't seen them in years, bro. I got a crap ton of medals. Medals, like, you know, where I won and I get a medal. You haven't seen them? I don't know how many times, bro. It's quite a few. I got a lot of medals. My training partner, that dude's got medals. Dude, he can't even put them all around his neck without breaking it. Mashallah. Brother named Muhammad. Brother's a beast. Palestinian. Dude is a beast. I literally have like maybe half the medals he has, and he has a ton of medals. I got a lot of medals. I don't know how many times along, but there's a lot. And I actually don't know what I do with my medals. That's like disturbing, actually. Where are my medals? In my head, I can't even place where they are. That's some. They must be in some box upstairs. I made good money teaching MMA in Qatar. No. Germany's nice, but it's not a Muslim country. I love it here. Not in terms of like the nation or whatever else. I mean, it's just a beautiful country. If you drive around the German countryside, I've never been to a more beautiful country. Maybe Switzerland is more beautiful. But it's absolutely, stunningly beautiful country. You drive around here and it is amazing. So I'd like to stay here, but I think it's probably better to, live amongst the Muslims and, and die amongst them. So probably not. Good shot. You got him. That's him right there. Kill him. Finish him off.
Yeah.
Man, hey, you started something. Finish it, homie. Are you gonna let him get away?
No.
Yeah, do it.
Hey.
Oh, come on, man.
This is disgusting.
There you go. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be disgusting. It's murder. I have no idea, man. I ain't never done any of them tests. Did you do a DNA test, Ali? Ali, you got questions too. Ali, what did you do some sort of DNA test to know that? I would consider Turkey. I would consider
what?
Malaysia. I'd actually think about Nigeria. I'd actually think about it. I'm not really sure, Well, it's too late now. It's in there, right? Nigeria. I don't know if I'd consider Morocco. Saudi Arabia. Yeah, sure. On your phone, get one of those boxing timers. They got the boxing timers you can download on Google. I'm sure you can get it on the App Store. And yeah, do like hit training with the bags. Obviously, you're gonna have to work on your form and whatnot. I think you need a coach for that in general. Your boxing form, but in terms of your cardio and your ability to consistently strike over time, then get you one of those things. Beeps 5 minutes, gives yourself a 2-minute break, goes back to 5 minutes striking. It's a lot harder than you think it is if you're actually hitting like you mean it. Why do I get all the weirdos on my channel?
I think that's what you're trying.
I'm like a weirdo magnet.
Yeah, I'm weirdo.
Yeah. I thought I'm from Senegal. Like, there you go. You see, he thought I was from Senegal. I seem like I'm Senegalese, right?
What? Okay.
This guy's never seen a Senegalese.
I've never seen that too.
Well, I know he hasn't seen them because I've seen Senegalese and I don't look Senegalese. I know enough Senegalese that I don't look like one. So it's like, yeah. What about Turkey? I think Turkey's nice, man. I'm interested in Turkey. Seems like a nice place. So, yeah. No, I don't look Somali Bantu. These people over here like saying I look like this, I look like that. I've seen Somali Bantus. I don't look like one. So yeah. How does one build desire while texting potential?
Why not respond?
I mean, you should just be desirable, period. Desirability isn't something that's done through, I mean, it is something that's done through texting in terms of a game. And I don't like talking about this type of stuff because we've seen brothers like, go off the rails and start doing stupid stuff with whatever you teach them. So, I'm not really big on giving out tips to people, but just make sure you are, a man of value. Because the thing is, women are the sexual selectors. And when I say sexual selectors, we're obviously talking about like marriage here. We're talking about halal. I'm just using basic terminology. So when you are of high value, that table turns. You become the selector because now you are the one being pursued instead of pursuing women. And so the women want you. And so put yourself in that position. Make sure you build a life that's worth, and desirable for a woman to want to come into. And they're going to try and get into your life. They're going to use all their tools and all their equipment to try and get into that life. Then, you don't have to worry about your text game. I mean, yeah, you do. You can't, being rich and whatever else doesn't stop you from being a bum. But if you're doing things right, if you're following the pointers that, I've been giving guys in terms of like being a well-rounded man, then inshallah should be easy, bro. Yeah, I'm tired, bro. I am tired. Which is better, Netherlands or Germany? We don't know much about them. How do you? Europe is Europe, bro. Europe is a beautiful place. It really is. It's a beautiful place. Just Europe in general. But I don't like the Netherlands. Yeah, and I'm tired, guys. So I'm gonna call it a night. I am mushed. So barakallahu feekum for tuning in. Jazakallah khair, guys, for recognizing that I am tired. I've been working hard. I hope to have some new material here launched for you guys, but I know I say it a lot, but I'm working on a lot of stuff. I mean, I really am, and it's overwhelming. So things get pushed to the side and get pushed back, but this one is an easy one. So inshallah, I'll have this stuff out for you guys soon, inshallah. Well, it's not for you guys actually, but I'm sure you guys like it. But I've been working hard. So guys, barakallahu feek for tuning in. We will see you on Sunday for Blockchain Bros. I will be here for Blockchain Bros on Sunday, talking about a few things that I've been looking at in terms of like, trading bots and other type of stuff that I've been playing with. And yeah, we'll see you Sunday. It's your man, Abuamerican. And inshallah, continue to enjoy your last day Eid tomorrow, inshallah. All right, assalamu alaikum.